Hello, and welcome to Beering in Mind, Beer Reviews. From today, we're going to begin to look at 6 different beers from a fairly new brewing company called Two Rabbits that's located in the Kansai region of Japan near Lake, almost on Lake Biwa in the middle of the country. And this is called Two Rabbits Brewing Company, and they were founded by 2 guys who met at Kyoto University while they were working on MBAs there. And one was from Mongolia, and the other was from Australia. And during that time, they met and decided that they would open up a craft beer brewery. And the story I heard, I don't know exactly how true it is, but I heard that they threw all sorts of variables into a computer and created a model of where would be the best place in Japan to start this small business, this brewery business. And I guess they included things like, of course, water supply and price and locations for transportation and things like that. And apparently the computer model spit out the small town of Omihachiman on the shores of Lake Biwa. And this is a very small town, a small tourist town, very pretty little town with lots of small canals going through it. And it's about a third of the way up Lake Biwa from Kyoto, or from Otsu. And that's where they started their brewery, and they have the brewery there and a tap room called the Rabbit Hutch. And so the name comes from the old saying in Japanese that if you chase 2 rabbits or 2 hares, you will catch neither. And apparently this is suggested by one of the founders' wives, who is Japanese and also a partner in the firm, I guess. And so, but I don't know exactly which rabbits they are chasing, except for making beer. But in any case, so this is about an hour up from Kyoto by train. A very small, sleepy little town. I've been there a couple times. There's a small tourist area called La Colina, just outside of town, where they make a type of cake called Baumkuchen, or German-style tree cake. And it's a very pleasant place to look around. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to go to the brewery, but recently I just ordered online a set of beers from them, and I got 6 beers that I want to introduce to you. On RateBeer, there are 44 of their beers listed, and on Untapped, 54. So, and they've been around for about 3-4 years now, and I guess they're doing okay. On the website, the Mongolian partner is no longer there, so I'm not sure if he's moved on or not. But in any case, they got quite a good reputation when they started, and it's been a while since I've had any. So we're going to look again at 6 different beers from Two Rabbits in Omihachiman, Shiga Prefecture. Hi there. And now we are going to look at the final beer in the series of 6 beers from Two Rabbits. We've looked at 6 beers, and in general what I do when I look at a series here is I kind of line them up in terms of alcoholic strength or character, and start with the light ones and end up with the heavier ones. This one is a heavier one easily. It's called Two Rabbits Rabbit Kick Double IPA, and it comes in at a 9.3% alcohol level with 70 international bittering units. So this is not a light beer by any stretch. It's a massive one. And on RateBeer, it has only 1 rating. That was at 3.8 out of 5. On Untapped, there were 22. And that was at 3.9 average for out of those beers here. So 9.3 and 70 international bittering units, IBUs, and at that level, I'm kind of suspecting it's getting into what's like a triple IPA. And once you get much beyond that, depending on how the kind of malt you use, you might be edging into what's barley wine territory. So this is a heavy-duty beer, much heavier than any I've seen from Two Rabbits. Let's see how we go here. Okay. It's kind of hazy, dirty blonde sort of color. Okay, cannot see the carbonation through the haze at all. I assume there is some there. Very, very thin head. And let's see what we got in the nose. I don't know about the ingredients for this. I'm getting quite a bit of citrus, tropical fruit. Some alcohol fumes are coming up for sure. It's kind of hiding its character, I think. I suppose it warms up a little bit. It might punch out a little bit more. Right now what I'm getting is some citrus, something very weedy, grassy, and the fumes rising up. Let's try the taste. Okay. Yeah, it's got this background fruitiness. I'm going to say stone fruit, but I'm not quite sure if that's exactly what it is. The alcohol turns it into something else. Okay, stone fruit, some mild tropical note, not extensive. The alcohol just sort of twists it around. The alcohol is quite a presence in this beer. Interesting. And the IBUs don't make themselves felt quite so much. International bitter units. The alcohol is a major presence in this beer. It doesn't seem quite integrated into the flavor of the beer. Very warming. Medium body, not quite heavy, medium. Again, this is probably edging on like a triple IPA. I think it probably, I wish I had another bottle. I'd like to age it just a touch and see what happens with it. As it is tonight, I think I'm going to let this warm up a bit and see what develops out of it. Interesting, a little bit one-dimensional in terms of the fruitiness, and again, the alcohol sort of takes over from mid-palate onwards, so that's what we're getting here. Once again, this is called Two Rabbits Rabbit Kick Double IPA, 9.3%, 70 international bitter units. Two Rabbits has a website, and you can order online from them. They are, as many breweries in Japan and around the world are doing, they're trying to boost their sales online because bars are not ordering kegs and people are not going to the tap rooms as much as they did, or at all, almost comparatively to what happened, what they were dealing with last year. So give them a go. I ordered 2 different sets from Two Rabbits, and I was pleasantly surprised in several cases. And I do plan to order more from them, and I would like to visit them. I've been to Omihachiman once, and unfortunately I didn't get to the Rabbit Hutch, which is their brewery's tap room and restaurant, but I will go there someday for sure. They're a young brewery and they deserve your attention, and I hope you will check them out. Please leave a comment here. Tell me what you think about what I've been doing, and if you want, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be doing lots more Japanese craft beers, beers from around the world really, but primarily Japanese craft beers. Okay, so that's it for the Two Rabbits beers, the 6 Two Rabbits beers that we were going to see, and we have seen them all. And I hope you will tune in to see what comes up next. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.